Ready to learn more about the Roth IRA? Well, if you've got 5 minutes, I've got you covered. Hi, I'm Jared with Carlin Financial Group, and for the best retirement information to help make sure you don't run out of money, make sure you subscribe to our channel and click that bell to be notified when we release new videos. An IRA is an individual retirement account, and there are two types, a traditional IRA or a Roth IRA. In this particular video, we're going to focus on the Roth IRA. This type of tax-advantaged account was created in 1997 as part of the Taxpayer Relief Act and named after Senator William Roth of Delaware. What this account does is provide a new way to save for retirement. Now, the account itself is just a shell. So how do you make money? Well, within that shell, you can hold things such as stocks, bonds, mutual funds, in special circumstances, real estate even. A wide variety of investment options are available to you inside of the Roth IRA. But why would you invest inside of a Roth IRA? Well, you do that because of the tax advantages. Unlike a traditional IRA, contributions to a Roth IRA are not tax deductible, meaning there is no immediate tax benefit to investing in a Roth IRA. However, there are tax benefits later on down the road. Firstly, your account grows tax deferred. Once you contribute money, the growth in your portfolio continues tax-free. And as long as you meet certain qualifications that we'll discuss here in a second, you can take money out once you've retired tax-free, both the growth and the principal you've invested. In a traditional IRA, when you take that money out, you have to pay taxes on all of it as income. So is this a good idea for you? Well, that depends on a couple of factors that will be personal to you, but perhaps the most important one is if you expect that your tax rate will be higher in the future, it might be a good idea to invest in a Roth IRA, or at least to direct some portion of your savings to a Roth IRA to create a potential for a tax-free income stream in the future. Now, not everyone thinks that their taxes will be higher in the future, and if you feel pretty confident about that, then maybe the Roth IRA is not for you. Have you considered a Roth IRA, but you've got more questions that I haven't answered in this video? Leave me a comment down below and I'll do my best to address it in a future video. So how do you get money into your Roth IRA? Well, you make contributions. Now, there are limits to the amount of money that you can put into an IRA, be it Roth or traditional, and those limits change every year. For this year, 2021, the limit is $6,000 if you are under 50 years of age per year, and $7,000 if you're over 50. The reason for that is the IRS allows what's known as a catch-up provision, that extra saving if you're over 50, since you're getting closer to retirement. Now, not just anyone can contribute to a Roth IRA, there are limits. Mostly, you have to have an income for starters, just like contributing to any type of IRA. Without an income, you're not allowed to contribute to an IRA. But if you do have an income and you want to contribute to a Roth IRA, your income has to fall within certain limits. Again, those limits change every year as determined by the IRS, and they'll be dependent on whether you file as an individual or a married couple. Again, try and check out the links down below, and hopefully they'll stay up to date and give you that information for this current year. What happens if you exceed that income limit and you still want to get money into a Roth IRA? Well, lucky for you, it's entirely possible through something we call a Roth conversion. We'll discuss a little more about that in our next video. So now you've invested in a Roth IRA, the money has grown, so how do you get it? Well, the nice thing about a Roth IRA is that you don't have to. Under a traditional IRA, you are required to take money out once you reach 72 years of age. With a Roth IRA, that's not the case. You can not only leave your money to keep growing after that age, but as long as you have income, you can continue contributing to a Roth IRA for as long as you live. When you're ready to take that money out, there are some rules. First of all, the 5-year rule. That states that your Roth IRA account has to be open for 5 years before you're able to withdraw any gains tax-free. Now that applies if you are over 59 and a half years old, and qualify to take withdrawals from a retirement account. If you're under that age, you would be subject to penalties based on any earnings that you withdraw. However, you always have access to the contributions that you made since you've already paid taxes on them. If you're ready to learn more about how a Roth IRA can fit into your retirement planning strategy and you'd like some of our help with that, feel free to click the link down below in the description to apply to become a client. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you share it with a friend, subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell to be notified when we release new videos. And thank you for watching. Remember, live today, plan for tomorrow.